down the door. There are Christians in that house.
You mustn't cry, Julius. If I leave you here, you must face it like the man you are. Protect your mother. Run to the farm at once and stay by her side. You're the only man she has to fend for her now. But don't let her think you're afraid. Take this. Let the cross be your guide. And I know you will do exactly as I have always taught you. Have faith in it. Have faith in it, son. It protects us all.
Father!
Come on, Pete! Let's get away from here while we can!
Is in flames.
Saddle me a fast horse.
I wonder how it could have started.
What's the meaning of this?
You're to come with us, Marcus.
Let me put on my sword.
There's no need of that, Marcus. I've been ordered to take you as my prisoner. You're a Christian. In the name of the Senate and people of Rome, and by order of the proconsul Junius, I arrest you for conspiracy.
You're breaking the law, Suetonius. Constantine has guaranteed all Christians our rights as citizens. You can't abuse them any longer.
Constantine is dead. And Valens, the new emperor, may not share his opinions. I advise you to make no resistance, Marcus.
Then these flames were kindled to burn innocent Christians. And persecution is raging again.
Marcus, I want to go with you.
No, you stay here, Licia. This is the proconsul Junius is doing. But soon Gaius will return, and we can ask him for justice.
We'd better move fast. We have to report back before dawn.
Marcus! Marcus!
Open up.
At your orders, Proconsul Junius.
Where is the tribune Marcus?
Follow me, sir.
Welcome, Christian dog. I hope you find your kennel to your liking. The times have changed for both of us. Stand on your feet when I speak to you. Do you know him, Valerius, this tribune Marcus? A dear friend of Gaius. Yes, of course. Well, look at him now. You thought the love feast would outlast all eternity, eh? And you even made a convert of my little Licia. Now what have you done with her? Confess! Come on, speak up! Well, I'd say you're a poor Christian at that, Marcus. When I smite you on one cheek, you should offer me the other.
I warn you, Junius. I may or may not be a good Christian, but if anything should happen to Licia, I swear to you...
Silence! The old order has now been restored. All the old laws are in full effect again. And the people once again are shouting, burn all the Christian traitors!
After you've turned them against us with your vicious smears and lies...
Smeared, are you? Let him work at a millstone so the mob can see him in his chains.
What are you doing here? Where are your parents?
Those men killed my father, but my mama is still alive. She was away in the country when they attacked us.
And Licia and the others?
They're the ones who sent me here. They're all safe.
Hey there, you little rascal. What are you up to? Get away from here, or I'll turn you hide. You hear me?
Get to work, you lazy good for nothing. What are you doing? Sleeping? Move! Move!
Tribune.
Strike, Livius. Don't hold your hand from me.
Xenia and I believe it would be more entertaining if we could see Marcus in the arena. His great problem would be to reconcile his Christian ethics with the spirit of a gladiator.
And with whom do you want it matched in the arena?
Do you recall that gigantic barbarian whose weapons were an axe and those extraordinary chain link things?
Yes, indeed.
Wouldn't that one be simply ideal, darling?
Magnificent. So tomorrow let's have him brought into the arena. Splendid, Xenia. The performance will either give us a gladiator or else a new Christian martyr.
You're the tribune Marcus. I knew you when you were a boy in New Carthage long ago. I was a friend of your father's then.
You must be Matthew.
That's right. Oh, it's only natural that you didn't recognize me at first, because all of us change with the passing of the years. But in our hearts, we still remain just as we were then. Don't you think so, my boy? Do you remember how you used to invent games with my parchments?
Of course. Your parchments in the sunlit atrium where you wrote all day long.
Do you remember the shrine where we used to pray together? At that time, they persecuted us for our beliefs. But faith will prevail. Our worship will be allowed because what Constantine has given to us can never be taken away from us again. The cruelties inflicted on us simply prove that the empire of the pagans is about to collapse. It will not endure. Other good men will give us justice, I'm sure. Be true to your faith.
Tribune Marcus. Here I am. What do you want? You're to come with us.
Where are you taking him?
To the arena. This man can still fight if he has any spirit for it. We're not ready for you youngsters yet, Grandpa. Patience. There'll be time enough to feed you to the lion.
Where are the gladiators?
Coming soon. Marcus is to fight first. The barbarian you've chosen is busy sharpening his weapons.
Tribune, we can save you. Follow us.
No, not through here. That's our way out.
Why, that's impossible. Blundering fools, I should have you thrown into the arena.
Is anything wrong?
These idiots have let Marcus get away from us. When?
A few moments ago, he was still in the dungeons. They say he got away with some of his soldiers.
You'd better find him or you'll pay for it. Search for him, you fool. Don't let him get out of the city.
Quickly, in here.
Licia.
Marcus, they saved you.
Oh, Licia. Tribune, I beg you, we must hurry.
Come on, quickly.
We must stay apart a while longer, Licia.
No, Marcus. No, I'm coming with you this time, and you'll never get away from me again.
We have a long ride. They're all on our side. And if our luck stays with us, in 2 days we'll be with Gaius and his legionnaires.
They'll come back to us, you'll see. They'll come back to us.
You can't pretend that they've vanished. You'd better find them, Valerius, or you'll regret it.
Proconsul Junius. The woman is here.
You must know where they were going.
I don't know anything.
Don't tell me these lies. What's become of the horses on your farm if they didn't take them?
They were stolen from me. I don't know who did it. I don't know anything. That's the truth.
Is this boy your son? Stop lying to us, woman.
No. Don't punish him. He doesn't know anything. I know they ran away, but I have no idea where they went.
Yes, you know. Tell us if you want him to live.
Into the forest and up into the mountains. Don't mistreat the poor child.
Take these two away and put them with the other Christians we're sending to the arena. Headed up into the mountains. They've gone to join Gaius. But you will prevent them at any cost. Take as many men as you need and ride after them, Valerius. They must never get within reach of Gaius.
I want you to stand guard at the entrance to the valley.
Very well.
We'll stop here. We can water the horses and let them rest a while.
These days without you have been like a horrible dream for me.
But now we've nearly reached Gaius, and I have you with me.
Are you going to come back with Gaius?
Yes, I have to. We must try to save the others. They're our brothers.
I'm so afraid, Marcus. I can't explain this premonition. I'm just afraid.
Now, don't worry, Licia.
Soldiers! Soldiers! Marcus! We have to move on! Hurry! It's the Roman cavalry. They're in full force and led by Valerio.
Where did you see them?
They're in the valley, and they're following our tracks.
Don't be afraid, Licia.
We'll split up here and head for the mountains. We'll meet at the big dam.
Good luck, Tribune. We'll take the path to the left.
Good luck, Tribune.
Hurry, follow me.
They're bound to discover us here any minute.
That's where they are. We've got them.
I've got an idea. Give me a hand.
Come on, then. We'll have to work fast. It's beginning to give now. All together. Push. It's coming now.
Dismount. String your bows. Harder.
The archers! Look out, Marcus, the archers! Ah!
Licia!
First, we'll have to take out the arrow. You, fix up a stretcher for her.
This will hurt, Licia.
Oh! Oh! Marcus, please leave me here. I'd be a burden to you on the march.
Don't try to talk, Licia. Before long, we'll all be safe with Gaius, and you will be taken good care of there. Now you must save your strength.
Hurry, bring the stretcher.
Gently, be careful.
Look up there.
Through the pass.
Get the horses.
No, leave them here. We can't use them now. Let's get out of here. We'll have to go through the flood in the valley. I'm sure we can make it. Don't worry. No, leave them here. They might give us away. Hurry, be quiet now.
All of them must have drowned in the flood.
fight! Stop it! The Romans are pursuing you, and you're fighting to get away. Why is that?
We're not the sort of outlaws you think we are. We're not a band of brigands. The only wrong we have done is to cling to our Christian faith. And Junius is persecuting us for it. We're trying to make our way to Gaius. And in the days when you were still allies of ours, you knew that he was a just man.
Gaius is too far off. The way is rough and long. I tell you, your woman will die before you reach him. I'm no longer an ally of yours because some Romans betrayed us. But now you're in rebellion and an enemy of the Romans. And the enemies of the Romans are my friends now. So follow me. We'll take care of her.
Tell Junius. The patrol is on its way in now.
The patrol is coming in, sir.
Valerius. Marcus broke the dam and flooded us. I'm the only one who survived it.
Leave us.
Marcus and a handful of rebels from the 2nd Legion have joined forces with the barbarians.
With the barbarians?
Yes, I was there too. And Licia's with them, badly hurt. The barbarians attacked them. They could have destroyed them, but instead they didn't do it. And now they are living together in their camp in the mountains.
Perfect. After all, they're only playing into our hands. Gaius will be back soon. And he won't be able to accuse us of having been overly cruel to the Christian traitors now that they have allied themselves with the enemies of Rome.
Ah, my dear Valerius, welcome back. Oh, what a picture. I'd say you've been wallowing in a mud bath.
You know, our Valerius is a fanatic. He doesn't revel in milk baths as you do.
Mm-hmm. In wine, though, that's the only kind of bath I can stand, especially after all the water I've had.
Where is Svetla?
She's with that Christian. It looks bad for his woman.
Marcus, please forgive me. I know I've been a burden and nothing else to you. Don't grieve too much for me, my darling. Because I'll wait for you there, Marcus. To share our life everlasting.
Don't say things like that, Licia. You mustn't leave me now. Licia. Licia! No! No!
Svetla, where are you? Svetla! Christian! Why don't you come and enjoy the banquet? Huh?
Receive thy servant into thy keeping, O Lord, and give me the strength to forgive Junius. For this is the hardest trial to endure. Grant, O Lord, that I not be the one who kills Junius.
Consul Gaius.
Greetings, Junius. It's been a long, hard march through this flooded countryside.
And you must rest from your labors in my house, Gaius, while I give you a full report on everything that's happened here, including the flooded countryside. Take this chair, Gaius.
Has something gone wrong?
Oh, several things, Gaius. You've already seen the flooded fields. Many acts of willful destruction have been committed during your brief absence.
And by whom?
By Christians. Yes, Gaius. They were the ones who destroyed the dam, and that act cost the lives of an entire regiment of my best men. Only Valerius escaped. He can bear witness. Remember the Tribune Marcus, your friend the Christian? Well, he's one of the instigators of this rebellion.
Where is he now?
You would never have imagined. He's in the camp of the barbarians. He's plotting against us.
Marcus?
Yes. Even if you find it impossible to believe, I've proof of what I say.
I know Marcus well. I'm going to give you some advice. If you're sure he's at the camp of the barbarians, send him a message at once and invite him to come fight in the arena in my presence. Tell him that if he accepts, none of the Christians we have in our prisons will be executed. Their lives will be spared. He will come. I'm sure.
Gaius, these Christians have to be put to death.
Put to death? No. Remember that their strength is founded on martyrdom. Do you want to give them more martyrs? Send that message. And only if Marcus doesn't come will you open the cages of your lions.
Gaius is correct. Only if we make a public demonstration of his cowardice. That is, if he doesn't show up, will the lions be able to fill their bellies. Valerius, send a messenger at once. But don't forget that the forest is full of danger, and that a message could very easily not be delivered.
Don't worry, this one won't be delivered.
Unfortunately. Oh, Valerius, don't forget to have the message sealed properly with Caius' signet ring. And have the messenger set out in his presence.
I think you'll have a hard time beating that one, Marcus. Well, that puts me in my place. If you should ever make up your mind to stay with us, you'd surely become an important commander, and I would...
And you?
I would like that veil of sadness I see in your eyes to disappear and see it replaced with happiness.
Hey! A cavalry patrol! There's a Roman messenger with them. He asked to have a parley. Listen to this. If the tribune Marcus is amongst you, give him this letter from the hand of the consul Gaius.
What does it say? Caius is offering me a bargain. If I fight in the arena, I'll save our brothers who have been imprisoned by Junius, who wants to feed them to the lions.
You don't intend to fight, Marcus?
I do.
No, you mustn't. It's a trick to capture you.
I don't think so. Caius is a man I can trust.
But that would be foolish of you. It's the surest way I know of falling straight into the hands of your enemies.
At least it's a sure way to save the lives of many of my brothers.
Marcus, what's the point of saving the lives of others if all it means is losing your own?
I would like you to be able to understand, Svetla, that we who believe in Christ will live another life hereafter. A beautiful life, everlasting, with the God of forgiveness.
You're not going alone into the arena.
As you can see, Gaius, your Marcus has yet to make his appearance.
Junius. I forgot to tell you that I sent him a message, too. But mine was one of the kind that arrived.
Ave, Gaius. I thank you for sending word to me.
Are you willing to fight for your freedom and to save all the Christians who are in prison?
I am willing.
What do you see in this sign?
A cross. And a light that is stronger than the sun.
But when you look at this light, aren't you blinded?
No, it's not like that. You see it with your soul, not your eyes.
Then use it to fight for your freedom, Tribune Marcus. And to save the lives of your brothers. That is what you call them, isn't it? Your brothers?
Yes, that's true. They're my brothers. If we must fight, our faith is enough.
Defeat all three.
I think you're right.
3-1 against Marcus. He's not one of them. Blood on his back.
He'll never escape that giant.
Why not? Marcus is in form.
Is he winning? Let us give thanks unto the Lord.
You have won, Marcus. You are free.
We Christians want to be free to serve our country. We would like to serve Rome as her soldiers, but under the sign of our cross. We do not wish to be great men in this ordinary world. but ordinary men in a greater world than this one. You are free, tribune of the Christians.
We've always been free in the eyes of God, Tullius. Because if you have faith in the Lord, you will always see the light of freedom, my son.
Byzantium or Rome, they both obey the same laws. The Emperor Valens is continuing with Constantine's policies. And therefore you will have to answer to the Senate for the crimes you've committed. The expedition I'm about to lead against the barbarians who've invaded our territory would never have been necessary if it weren't for your provocations and treachery to them. On my return, you will leave for Rome. Until then, consider yourself under house arrest. And don't try to escape, because the justice of Rome will overtake you wherever you hide your head. That's all. You're dismissed.
I've been told you wish to see me, Gaius.
So I do, Marcus. Sit down. You Christians do not kill, isn't that true? In peacetime. Because in war, I know you make very valiant fighters if the war is just. Marcus, we've fought side by side many times, and we have won. But without you, I'm not so sure that we will. That's why I need you and your Christian soldiers. The barbarian tribes in the mountains have risen against us, and we must put them down. I could order you to do this, Tribune, but instead, I ask you to give me proof of your loyalty and devotion to Rome. Marcus, are you prepared to fight for the Empire?
Certainly, Gaius. We will always be prepared to fight at your side, because wherever you are, justice is there with you.
Win your battle and your reputation. Uphold the grandeur of Rome. The invincible general. Lay down your life for the fatherland. The Senate will show you their gratitude. And so will I. Yes, I'm beholden to you. I have a presentiment that our august senators will never have the pleasure of passing judgment on me. Where are you going? I said, where are you going?
Unfortunately, you're fated, Junius. And I don't intend to be uprooted like a dead weed. I'm afraid I'm more like those gaudy flowers that twist on their stems to face the sunlight. I am leaving you. In search of sunlight.
What? You dare do this to me? Xenia, you'll be sorry. Slut!
The first, the second, and third cohorts will bear the brunt of the attack. The 9th and the 10th will secure our flanks from here to here. The battle will take place, as I planned, on the plains of Glazer. All the barbarian tribes are waiting for us in open terrain, exactly where our cavalry can move easily and defeat them with the least resistance. That makes me suspicious. We're in for an unpleasant surprise. I know Rocco, and he is no fool.
But we will also have the 4th and 7th cohorts who are advancing through the forest and will enter the plain from the west and attack them from behind.
Their march, unfortunately, is slowed down by their wagons. I admit I'm counting much more on the cavalry of Suetonius, who will reach us in the open plain after passing through the gorge of Varan. You may go now. And may the gods watch over our battle tomorrow and the destinies of Rome.
Do you think we'll be much longer on the march?
Before long, we'll be in the open plain where we meet Gaius. We'll make it without any surprises.
Suetonius and his cavalry are late for our appointment. And the 4th and 7th cohorts are missing, too. I'm afraid we'll have to do it alone, Marcus.
The Illyrians, look. They're allies of the barbarians.
So that's the surprise Rocco had for us.
Consul, the Illyrians are over there, along with the barbarians.
I've already seen them, Livius.
But they must outnumber us 10 to 1.
And back of the cavalry are all the barbarian tribes in the area.
We have no other choice, Plinius. Put your trust in your courage and the luck of the Romans today. If we lose this battle, it will mean the fall of Rome. Cohorts, charge! Cover in the forest. Regroup on the right. The fates are against us, and the gods will not protect us now. We're finished, Marcus. It's all over for us and our legions, and also for Rome. You must try to save yourself. Take your men and go to the gorge of Valin, and wait there for Suetonius and his cavalry. I order you, Marcus, go, and may your God protect you.
What are you thinking of?
Of Licia and Gaius, and of all those who've died since the world began, who've been killed in war every day on some battlefield. I was wondering what purpose there is in all this slaughter after all. Life is so short that only God has the right to take it away.
What God, Marcus? That one of yours, or all of ours? No, there is no God, believe me. No more than there could be any chance of eternal life after death. You Christians try to close your eyes to the facts of real life. Yes, you're afraid to face reality, because it's marked by violence, the same as life itself.
No, Svetla. Life consists of something much stronger than violence, which I wish you could understand. Love for your fellow human beings.
But in that case, tell me, Marcus, if this is true, why have we been deserted when we need God's help?
God has never deserted us. Never. You must have faith in him. I call upon you to stop your people. You are about to commit a grave mistake. You will gain yourselves nothing by winning a single battle against the might of Rome. Others will come against you after I am gone and will destroy you.
The two of us were friends and like brothers, for as long as you were an enemy of the Romans. Today I see you're on their side, and therefore you have become my enemy.
You must spare our friends, Rocco.
We're at war, Marcus.
Our only hope is that Suetonius comes to our rescue with his cavalry. Are you afraid?
Yes, but for you.
Why should you worry about me? Svetla, I don't even belong to your people. You know they are my sworn enemies now. Don't stay here with us. Go back to your own. You still have time to make it. If you stay here with us, you'll have to share our fate.
That's just what I want to do, share your fate, Marcus. I don't mind dying if we die together, if I can be with you forever.
No, Svetla. Go back to them.
Charge!
It's too late to turn back now.
We seem to meet in moments of great crisis. Where's Gaius?
He's dead. And our legions have been cut to pieces.
Our cavalry was also attacked. We fought through, although by then we had missed the main battle. Go back to the city, Marcus, and be prepared to defend it. I'll stay here.
Good luck to you.
Junius! Valerius! The Romans have lost the battle. Only a handful of survivors are straggling in. Gaius has been killed.
Positive?
Yes, and the command has been turned over to the tribune Marcus.
How many soldiers?
I would say they must be outnumbered by all those who are still loyal to you here in the city, Junius.
Summon the populace and the garrison so I can speak to them at once. Gaius has been killed. The greatest of our generals, whose might was invincible on the battlefield, has been defeated and crushed under the weight of the barbarians. The Christians once again are responsible. They have betrayed us. If they had only intervened in time on the battlefield, we would be victorious, and we would not be here now bewailing the defeat of the greatest of our generals. This loss is a tragedy for the empire. A noble man has been killed by the hatred and the base treachery of the Christians. Now listen carefully to what I say. I hereby solemnly swear that I will never permit these treacherous dogs to continue to live amongst us. What is the fate these rebels deserve? Judge them with one voice, you who are bewailing here the loss of your fathers and your fallen brothers. What shall we do with them? What shall we do with them?
Junius. Marcus and the survivors are about to enter the city.
Very well, then. I think we ought to suspend the performance and welcome the vanquished in a worthy manner.
What does this mean, Junius? Why this show of hostility?
This is one time not even your God will save your lives, Christians. Disarm and arrest these traitors. Keep your distance.
Stand back. How dare you? I'll make you pay for this, Junius. You won't get away with it.
Marcus! Marcus!
Let the body of Gaius be laid out in state here. I wish the people to be able to show their respect and devotion to this great and unfortunate hero of the Roman Empire.
Junius, you did it masterfully. You have the populace and the garrison in your pocket now.
Yes, Valerius. For the first time, we can really begin to rule. Make sure that all the survivors are in prison as I ordered. What do you want here?
I told you I'd turn my face to the sunlight.
And the warrior and the beautiful maiden lived happily ever after.
That girl there.
Let her go!
Let go!
Take your hands off her, you jackal!
Marcus!
Where are you taking her?
No! No! Help! Let me go! Marcus!
Where are you taking her, Valerius?
Junius has given her to me as a slave girl, so now she is mine, Marcus.
Here you are.
Thank you, Marcellus. It was sweet of you to bring me to Junius's banquet.
A tribute to your beauty, my dear.
Oh, in the past you forgot about my beauty all too often.
What do you say, Xavier? Doesn't that appeal to you, huh? Wait and see what fun it'll be.
Go ahead, serve the other dishes.
Come along, you little wildcat. Junius!
Valerius, how nice of you to join us, and how nice of you to bring your lovely slave girl. I'm sure that our hero Marcus is delighted to have her presented to my old friends. Come on, introduce us to this barbaric beauty. We're anxious to meet her. Don't be frightened. I assure you that your new master will make up in every way for the one you've lost.
You're a monster, Junius, but the gods will punish you.
What gods? Not even the greatest one. The one who protects the Christians has power to harm me. We'll be free and happy while they are being eaten in the arena.
Oh, Lord, lead us through the valley of death.
Marcus.
Mama.
Svetla. For the love of the Lord, take my son and care for him so that he won't be left all alone in the world. I want you to be his father and mother in the sign of the Holy Cross.